Hello everybody. In this video we are going to chill. My cat Nemo, Mr. Nemo and me, we are just going to sit and relax on this bench the entire time. And Nemo is going to purr in my lap. You are very welcome to chill with us. Hopefully, during this video, you will experience some ASMR kind of tingles. Please excuse me for my hair, it's usually messy. But today we are not here for beauty, we are here to relax and enjoy this fresh air. Today it is a bit already chilly at the beginning of October, so we are using a cozy blanket. You might also want to sit down or lie down, settle comfortably. Maybe you can also cozy up under a blanket. Maybe this video will make you sleepy and help you fall asleep. Before you would do so, please like this video, and if you have not done it so far, consider to subscribe to my channel so next time you will find us more easily. Mr. Nemo is super friendly. He loves the company of humans and he loves to sit in my lap and to purr. He also likes to knead, and if he does so, he can't help using his clothes. This is something I can not teach him to not to use his clothes. So this is always a wise thing to use a blanket or a towel to protect not only my clothes but also my skin, because he might step through the tissues and scratch my skin a little bit. Other than that, he is the best company if you want to chill. Just look at him. When we moved into our house, this bench was already in our garden. We inherited it from the previous owner. This bench is usually under our apple tree, but today it is somewhere else. It is on our porch, so to say, because there are constructions, renovations going on in the garden. Do you guys meditate on a regular basis? Telling you the truth, I don't do that at all, but I guess having a cat in your lap kind of counts. Maybe it even counts double. I would actually prefer to sit with Nemo inside the house, but he is stressed out because of the renovations and because his little sister, Oreo, wants to play with him around the clock. And he is 12 years old and can't keep up with the energy level of a 4 months old kitten. That's why I decided to join him outside and sit with him together in this October weather that gets slowly colder and colder. And it also rains more frequently, like you would normally depict autumn in general. At least in Europe, depending on where you are watching the video from, there might be a difference and very different weather. If this video has enough of success, I plan to do some more videos like this where we sit and enjoy each other's company with Mr. Cat. But the weather is turning colder and colder, so I don't know when we will do this next time. I mean, I will pet him for sure, I swear. I am just not sure when we can take our time to make another video like this, because during the day there are these constructions in our garden, and there are also some other constructions going on in our neighborhood. So during day it is noisy. So we will see. By the way, this is my second recording of this video. I mean, I sat together with Nemo for kind of a half an hour before, but after I got up to check out my recordings, I realized that my phone was not doing anything, just like I had not pushed onto the recording button. I don't know what happened, but there was no recording on my phone whatsoever. So Nemo was lucky today because I returned, and some hours later we repeated our little seance. Wise people say time spent with a cat is never wasted. Do you agree? I guess you do. Actually, originally, I did not plan to ramble through this half an hour video, but now that I started recording, I realized that there are so many background noises, like the constructions in our proximity, airplanes and trains, and although we live in a quiet street, there were also loud trucks and especially noisy cars coming by. So hopefully next time I can just push the recording button and we can enjoy together the sounds of nature and some mild background noises. Maybe I have not introduced Nemo properly so far, who is the main character, the hero of this movie. He is the big brother of our kitten Oreo. You can see both of my cats in my videos, and if you are interested in Nemo especially, then I can recommend you my playlist created dedicated for Nemo only. This video is also going to be a part of that. If you would like to check it out, I will put you a link here onto the screen. It's enough to just click on it, and I will also put a link into the description box down below. Nemo is 12 years old, and we have him since he is a 3 to 4 month old kitten. He is a found kitten. He was found on a schoolyard by children, and one of them took him home because this little boy desperately wanted a cat and fell immediately in love with little Nemo. And he managed to convince his parents to keep him, although the parents were not happy with the idea. But they wanted to make the little boy happy. But then, sooner or later, little Nemo got sick, and the parents didn't have the money to cure a little furry companion, and they didn't really have the time and energy to put in him. So they took little Nemo into a pet shelter. My husband and me, we picked up Nemo from this pet shelter. Well, actually, he lived at a temporary owner because the pet shelter was overwhelmed and there was not enough place to put all the animals. My husband had seen an advertisement saying that there are multiple kittens for adoption at a lady's private apartment, and we fell in love, especially with one cat called Mango, and we decided to check him out. And this was actually a flat. Imagine a typical 10 or 11 story concrete building. And as we entered, the temporarily owner greeted us, and she formulated a sentence like, "The kittens are all over in the living room." And then we asked, like, how does she mean it? Like cats all over in the living room. But as we entered, we immediately understood it. She meant it literally. There were 7 kittens in the living room, and they also had 2 dogs and some chinchillas in a cage. And about the last thing, I am not sure about, but maybe they also had some parrots. But I repeat, what they surely had was 7 kittens, 2 dogs, and some chinchillas in a cage. And this was a very modest apartment of kind of 40-50 square meters. I have just googled it and it would be kind of 500 square feet. My husband sat down at the comfy chair. There was one comfy chair in the living room. That was the one and only chair because there was no room for any other chairs. Well, he sat down into the comfy chair and I settled down at the door on the floor and we observed all the kitties. Mango, the cat we originally came for, he was not interested in us at all. He was indeed a very cute cat, but he kept playing with his buddies and ignored us completely. However, in a few minutes, little Nemo came to me very confidently and he climbed into my lap. I immediately had a crush on him, so I lifted him up and I put him onto the lap of my husband because I also wanted to see how the kitten reacts to him, how they will like each other. And as soon as I lowered the kitten and his paws barely touched my husband's knees, little Nemo began to purr very loudly. Nemo is a very loud purrer. At that time, I didn't notice it, and I thought that's how a cat is supposed to purr. Since then, Nemo collected a bunch of compliments on his loud and heartwarming purring. I hope I can record his purring for an extended time for you guys. You can hear his voice, you can hear him purring. For example, in my video about the kiwi fur. You can find the link in the description box below if you want to check it out. If you wonder what that is behind us, the white thing is a cat flap, a cat's door, because Nemo can freely come and go. Oreo is not allowed to go outside by herself because she's too young and too small. But eventually time will come when she can also freely come and go. So, this white thing on the glass door is the cat door, and in front of that is a step for Mr. Nemo, because that is the lowest point we could install the cat door into this piece of glass. You can't just drill a hole anywhere, otherwise it's not gonna hold. It may crack the glass. And this yellowish brownish thing is the step for the cat, made by my husband, by Cat Daddy, who loves woodworking. It was him who renovated the bench we are sitting on. He himself cut the planks and screwed them on, and he repainted the entire thing. How do you like it? If by now you are already asleep, then this video has accomplished its mission. Well done. Sleep well. And if you are still awake, thank you for watching and listening. I hope your batteries are now recharged and you had a nice relaxation, meditation, and hopefully some tingles with us. And now you are fully energized and ready to continue where you have left it. My legs got a bit sleepy. For me, it is time to go, and it is hard to say goodbye to Nemo, as you can see. Please like this video to encourage Mr. Nemo and me to make you more videos like this, and also subscribe to the channel. Thank you. See you in the next video.